Hey everyone, Jan Roos here. I'm just making you this quick video to teach you a really awesome free traffic strategy that you can use to drive unlimited targeted traffic to any of your content niche sites, and it works especially good for Amazon sites. Um, this is a strategy that I use in my business. Um, some of my students also use this exclusively, only this in their business, and they're making really good money with their Amazon sites. If you do not want to pay for traffic, or if you don't want to mess with anything else, I suggest you just dive into the strategy and just focus on this alone. And you surely will be able to get a lot of traffic to your website and start making some money. As you can see here, I'm on Pinterest. That's the social networking site that I use and that a lot of my students are using very successfully to grow their business and get a lot of traffic to their sites. You can see I've typed in gardening in the search box there. If you've got a site on gardening, that's what you would like to do. That's what you should do. If you've got a site on survival, you can put survival in there, whatever niche that you are in. Pinterest is so big, it's got millions and millions of people on there. Very active. The traffic is good. People are very active. They click on things, they go to the websites, and they also purchase and opt into your list and all those good things that you want them to do. Um, so I've typed in gardening here. You can type in there whatever niche that you are in. And the first thing I want you to look at is just some basic content ideas of what is popular at the moment. You could see you could see here that the herb growers cheat sheet. Okay, that's something that's really popular. You can maybe put something like that on your website. Something about which herbs to grow indoors and on the windowsill and how to do it. There's another one in the middle. Is called the best wood to use for your raised garden bed. Actually, me and my wife built a raised garden bed ourselves over last weekend, and I think we chose the wrong wood because it's already like bowing and it's already looks like it might rot. It's not even treated, and I wish I could have read something like this before that. And I didn't go and spend all that money and all that time for something that's probably not going to last me very long. So that's a really good content idea for your website if you've got a gardening site. And you can see these are the posts that's got a lot of, well, and a lot of new um, pins and shares and all of that, and it's just a whole wealth of information here that you can use to put on your content site. Okay, but that's not what the main focus is for this video. The main focus is how to drive a lot of traffic from Pinterest to your own website. So what I do is, and what you should do is, you go here and you go to pinners. You click that. You want to see who the big players are in your niche on Pinterest, right? And you can see here's Kelly Willett Garden Designs. He's got 3.4 million followers. Okay. Then you got Lewis Ginner Botanical Garden, 2.4 million visitors. Better Homes and Gardens, Garden and Gun, BBC Gardeners, right? Gardening, this guy's got 4.3 thousand followers. Judith Sharp Garden Design, 230. Gardening World, 19,000. Let's go to Gardening World. You can go to these ones one by one, but what I want you to do is just you click on any one of the big ones. Look at how their boards are laid out. Okay, this is a good one. You can see this has got a board for gardening ideas, plant seeds, garden decor, DIY stuff, gardening ideas, and all of that. You can look through a few of the big players' boards and then just kind of make up your own boards, almost the same as theirs. Not exactly the same, but kind of base yours on theirs. That's pretty easy to do. And then what you want to do is you want to come here to their followers. See, this one has got 19.8 thousand followers. These are people that's interested in gardening. If you can get them to follow you as well, well, guess what? Every time you put a pin on there, if you've got a 19,000 followers or 200,000 followers after a while, you get a flood of traffic to your website instantly. These people click on your ads, they join your list, and they buy your products. All right. Another good advantage of when you use Pinterest like this, if you've got a lot of followers and a lot of people, let's say you post a new pin about, it could be a product review. That's what I use as well. You know, sometimes I do a nice product review on there, or it could be a really good article, which actually can be link bait for people to join your list, right? So you pin it on here. You've got a lot of followers. A lot of people repin it and reshare it and all those things. Google actually picks that up as social signals, and it shoots your website up in the search engines as well. Okay, Google focuses a lot on social media signals at the moment, as well as backlinks. But and this will just get your social media signals, flying really high. That's one thing I've noticed, and it's also one thing that I've noticed on my client sites, the guys that do that as well. All right, so we're clicking on followers, and what you want to do is, I'm not going to follow them now because this is my other site in a different niche, my Pinterest account in a different niche. But you want to look at the people who's following, who's active. Okay, so this Christine Healy has got 8.7 thousand followers and she's 883 pins. So you can see she's very active on Pinterest. Okay, so you just go and you follow her. You just click follow. Same thing there, follow, 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 and you follow as many of these people as you can. Okay, don't follow people who's only got 45 pins, or custom tees. That's not really somebody who you really want to follow. It's not somebody who's probably interested in gardening. It's more of a marketer. But like this Scott Walker, that guy, obviously, follow him. Uh, Glow Lingo, Handmade Lights, sure, you can follow them as well. And then what happens is people start following you back. Okay, you'll be surprised at how many of these people will follow you back as soon as you start following them. And that is how you grow your follower base. So all you do is you spend 15 to 20 minutes every single day and just follow as many of these people as you can. All right. And then what you do is after you're done with Gardening World, you go back to your search where we were before. Let's just put it in there. Gardening. Yeah. You go back to pinners in gardening. And then you go to Garden and Gun, or you go to BBC Gardener's World. Alright, let's go to this one. 475,000 followers. See how they've done those? Plants for shade, herbs, best bulbs, whatever. Lots of different gardening stuff. People that's following them is your target market. You click on followers. And see, this guy's got 0 pins and 0 followers, so you don't want to follow him. But this guy has got, this guy is busy. Jose, follow him. Brent, you can follow. Pete, this guy is a great guy to follow. So you just keep following as many as you can. And then eventually you start getting 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 followers. Then every time you put a pin on there and you're active on Pinterest and you pin your stuff, then you'll start seeing a lot of traffic, free traffic coming into your website. People start resharing and repinning your stuff. You'll also start seeing your website ranking better in the search engines. All right. And when it comes to pins, it's all about the image. Okay. Let's go back to here. As you can see, it's all about the image of your pin. People see the image, and if the image looks really good to them, then they will repin it. So what you should do is you just go to your into your niche, you search for gardening or whatever, and you just look around at the topics that you want to post about, see what kind of pictures that they're using, and then you're just going to create something like this yourself. I've noticed in my business and in my niche something like this, where you have a couple of pictures and then a gap, and then you say what your easy to build raised garden beds. All right, 15 easy to build raised garden beds. This is a good one. So let's say you've got an article about 15 different ways to raise roses or whatever, right? So you'll have a picture of roses, and then you'll say that you'll put the title of the content here in the middle, and then another couple of pictures. you know, a long one. That's really hard at the moment. You just kind of keep checking out what the hot topics is at the moment and what kind of pictures get shared. You know, that's easy enough, right? And on Pinterest, you know, that's it for this Pinterest video. It is a really, really good way of getting targeted traffic to your website. It's 100% free. All it takes is 15, 20, 30 minutes of your time per day. And then once you get your followers growing, you'll just be rocking and rolling. I've seen a lot of websites being sold recently that's purely also just on Pinterest. You know, they get hundreds of thousands of visitors every single month just from their Pinterest account because they've spent the time and they've put in the work to get a lot of followers and get their boards going, and then also putting really good content on their websites and then creating nice little pins for it. And then the traffic just keeps coming in, people clicking on their AdSense ads, people are buying their affiliate products, and people are joining their list. All right, so that's it for this picture, for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Even if you don't do anything else, if you want free traffic, if you want traffic coming to your sites, just start focusing on this Pinterest. It really, really is a gold mine. I'll see you later. Cheers.